Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. I hope you're all having a very wonderful day, and as a lot of you know, at the end of this month, we're gonna be giving away $500 worth of crypto, and all that you have to do is press the like button on this video and put a comment down below. Alright, and make sure you actually go ahead and press the subscribe button as well with the notification bell on, because the more videos you comment under, the more chances you have to win. Alright, so it's really important that you are at every one of these videos. Keep commenting under all of them to really increase your chances of winning, of course, one of our giveaways. But guys, it's right now almost 12 a.m. and I don't know what I'm still doing behind my computer here. For a lot of these days now, I've really been up till 4 or 5, even sometimes 6, looking into news, looking into more content, but mostly looking at a lot of the tweets about XRP. Reason for that is that I see a very big contrast between what has happened a couple of years back with XRP and Ripple and what's been happening right now. And to put it into perspective, 2 years ago, right, when I started this YouTube channel talking about crypto news and investments and whatever, I really only did one video every day or every other day or something, because a lot in the crypto space was really vague and you didn't know what was true, and there was not that many announcements coming out for XRP specifically or Electronium at that time at such a daily basis, or even multiple times on a day. Right now, all right, it went from kind of one big announcement every month, right, a couple of years back, to one announcement every week, like 2 years back or something like that, when I started making videos at least, to one announcement every, let's say, 3 days, a couple of, let's say, a year and a little bit ago. And now, guys, I'm really seeing more than one huge announcement every day. If you're looking through Twitter, and I kid you not, guys, look at how many things I have open here. I want to cover this all in one video, actually. I don't know if we can make it, but I would like to. It's because this is all from the last 1 or 2 days here. All really important stuff that I have to cover. And that's just keep me awake. I want to cover all this stuff because it's so amazing, and I want to transfer the knowledge, all that I can, towards you guys. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into our stuff for today. And also make sure you follow my second channel. It is called Dusty, because I'll be posting a lot of content on there, but the content that I'm posting on there, which I'm preparing now, is of a little bit of a higher quality, but also a lot more time and effort that I have to put into there. And even it's not monetized whatsoever, so there's no benefit for me making those videos. It's just because I think it's a lot of fun to do some finance videos on there to help all of you out. But it does take a lot of time, so make sure you are already followed before I post anything. But make sure you go ahead and subscribe to it already. I'll be posting really, I'm hoping later today, maybe tomorrow. I'm working on it hard, guys. I'm trying. First tweet of the day by XRP Yoda. I didn't invest in XRP. I invested in David Schwartz's big brain. So far, it has made me a shitload of money. I found it a pretty cool tweet, pretty funny as well, just because of David Schwartz and how his influence in the crypto space has really been. To me, it has been quite insane how many people really, really believe in David Schwartz like he is I don't want to say God, but you guys hopefully get the idea, a saint, maybe. Like how he reacts on Twitter is something I really inspire to become. The amount of knowledge that he possesses, or at least shows to possess, it's miraculous to me. I really do not know where he got it from, how he learned this, and it's one of those things that where you don't even know what you don't know, right? You have those 3 things where you know what you don't, you know what you know what you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. This is really the third one, in the sense that I don't even know what I don't know, in the sense that he has an answer to everything, and it's completely insane. And that's why XP Yoda's tweet here is so interesting. He says he does not invest into XRP. He invests in David Schwartz's big brain, or so sort of like his ideas and his philosophy and whatever. I can kind of feel myself with that, as if I had to put money on one person, David Schwartz would definitely be my top competitor there. I really aspire to be someone like him anywhere in the future. It really, he's somebody I look up to on a big scale. Moving forward. And guys, if you want my Twitter, the name is TheDustyBC on there. I don't even know how I look at my own, I think like this, to look at my own profile. I don't even do it that much. I'm not that much of a Twitter guru. I'm trying to get into it. but it's the Dusty BC. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on there real quick, because I try to become more active on there. But I really like it when you guys send me these tweets and articles and things. So just go ahead and go to any comment thread and just type at the Dusty BC and just type reply if you want me to see something that, you know, somebody wrote or anything. It's really simple like that, and it's also pretty convenient for both of us. Another tweet from Hodl XRP Lee. Hodl XRP Lee. He says, nice. Just check the price of sending 1,000 Australian dollars back home to the UK on MoneyGram, and it's only $1. I'm assuming Australian dollar. I've been using TransferWise, but we'll be making a switch. Hashtag powered by Ripple. Hashtag XRP. So he's again showing us that he wants to send money, 1,000 Australian dollars from Australia, I'm assuming, to the UK. It's only costing $1, where at some other services it will probably cost like $4 to probably a lot more. And then he says, oh shizzle, just tried $10,000 and it was actually still only $1. The limit is $10,500. In comparison, TransferWise, which he used before, would have cost me $50 to send it with. And that's worth my like, that's worth the effort to show, because this is just amazing, guys. And this is again where Ripple comes in, and where at one point, again, as we know, XRP will come in to really break up this space and make it amazing. Rob, the copywriter, Rob's Adler on Twitter says, wow, that's 0.1%. Western Union are going to get owned if they don't switch to XRapid with Ripple soon. And this is again something that I've been talking about a lot in a lot of my videos for the last couple of weeks here. Now that MoneyGram made the switch, I don't see any way out for Western Union. I really don't see Western Union being able to compete with MoneyGram unless they make the switch as well. And that's again where we come back to the point of, if you can't beat them, join them. Is really the only option that Western Union has here, since they can't do it cheaper on their own. They can't do it more efficient. It's the only thing I got. What else can it do? I don't know. So hopefully Western Union soon as well. This is again my own profile. I'm sorry. Strong Hodl on Twitter says, am I the only one who's never happy with his XRP stack? And it's something that I can relate to once more, to a pretty high degree, where anytime somebody asks me like, oh, but have you stopped buying this coin, or how much coins do you have, and things like that, it always fluctuates. The reason for that is that I try to buy as many coins as I can, and there will probably not be 1 week where I've not bought more, or where I've not sold some of my other coins for some other coins and things like that. I'm constantly moving, constantly rethinking my strategy and optimizing the bags. But what I noticed is that XRP and also BTC, in my opinion, are two bags that I just cannot get enough of, right? I'm not saying go sell your house, buy BTC or buy XRP, but I'm saying I personally really enjoy to fill these bags up, and I don't think there's any maximum amount that I want to have. It's not that I'm looking at like, oh, I want exactly 250,000 XRP and that's where I'm going to stop. No, right? If, hypothetically speaking, since this is just a random number I just picked, if, I were to have, again, random number, guys, this is really just a random number. If I were to have 246,000 XRP right now, right, I would not say like, all right, I just need 4,000 XRP and I'm done. I don't have to invest into it anymore. No, right? You would probably do 4,000 XRP at once, because then you're at your goal, start goal, sort of, if you get my drift there. You're at a round number, it just sounds and looks pretty. But it's not like I'm just going to stop investing then. And it's also that this tweet can be seen from two perspectives. He can be saying it, am I the only one who's never happy with his XRP stack, in the sense that his XRP stack is not at the valuation which he would like it to be at yet. So, his XRP stack, he has the amount of XRP he desires, but just the price is not too good. He's looking at his stack, he's like, meh, why is not the price that I want? But I'm thinking here that he means that you're never happy with the amount of XP that you have, since you always kind of want more. And that's the way, at least, that I looked at it from. XRP charts, Parrot, and another few things, says on Twitter, just got off the phone with Brad. After sending him the charts, I've convinced him that the bounce to 34 cents was a leading diagonal. Him and Larso and Swartz are now going to lay off the sell train and let this thing moon to 37 cents after this correction. You're welcome. I like this, just for fun, right? A little funny tweet. You can have it in there every so often, I liked it. Personally, I like this type of stuff, right? Just got on the phone with Brad. I was like, what? You know, XRP charts. I got on the phone with Brad, and then I read further, and I was like, oh, this guy is a jokester. XRP Pigeon on Twitter says, on SBIVC_officials front page, bullish XRP. And what you're seeing right there is XRP on the app on the iPhone right here on the right. Oh, could I say iPhone? Yeah, I can, right? It's not being sponsored by iPhone, by the way, just so you know. But here, again, talk about XRP. I'm seeing XRP in here as well. Can't read none of these characters. I'm sorry. No idea how to speak Japanese, but I'm assuming they're talking about XRP in the app, right? It's a bullish sign. That's basically it. It's pretty cool. And by the way, watch out for all of these scams, right? Guys, make sure you understand that it's what counts at the ad here as well. If it says B. Garlinghouse, make sure it really says B. Garlinghouse, and then hover over it to see how many followers he has, just to see if it's real. Because these things get liked a lot by bots. Or sometimes even stupider, you know, people don't know what's going on. But really, watch out, because a lot of scams out there on Twitter. _crypto_maniac_cryptomaniac101, I'm giving away crypto, says on Twitter, Ripple Swell 2019, November 7th, 8th, XRP. This time, it's different. And I did a video already a while ago, like maybe 3 weeks or so ago, explain to you guys what's going to be happening the 7th and 8th of November, because Swell by Ripple 2019 is going to be at that time. I told you guys why it's so important and why everything that we now know could be changing at that point, because as logical as it is, as it sounds right now, or intuitive, there's a lot of things that Ripple does not tell us yet. And to see it from their perspective, if you have your own company, right, you're looking for the best moments to send out news, but also for the best moments where, the best moments you're looking for to sell news and to give out news. 1, for your customers, so for really the people who are going to buy these solutions. 2, for sort of the community, so for the people who are interested. 3, for the press. And also 4, for the global scheme of things, so how you're looking in the general perspective of people, so to speak. And what I'm seeing with Ripple right now is that I'm thinking, and this is the opinion of many that I've spoken to, that they're keeping us in the dark on a couple of things, purely to let them all loose at Swell, when a lot of people are watching. I think out of the whole year, Swell by Ripple is one of the biggest XRP Ripple Google Trends times for Ripple, right? And if at that time they come with some crazy new developments, it's really possible that they get into bigger mainstream news. And also, a lot of the players who've been waiting for confirmation of the already customers, you know, the customers that are already there, they're going to get a lot of it at once. They're going to get a lot of confirmation, and a lot of the debate is going to be just easily solved. And I think that's what Ripple's kind of waiting for here, to give them everything once Swell comes here. And that's why I'm really excited for it. But here, let's see. Swell by Ripple, Singapore, November 7th, 8th. The must-attend event in global payments. Thursday, November 7th. So now, I don't know if this is already on the Swell official website or not. Actually, when I last checked, it was not. But we can check it out here on the site as well. Let's see if there's I think a website like Swell by Ripple. You can just check it out. Type it into Google or whatever yourself. See if you can find a website. It's swell.ripple.com. Right, so I just opened it up for you guys here, what it looks like. Let's see if we can get it in here. All right, so they updated the website because the last time that we checked this out, there was nothing on here yet. It just says, wait for more info. Now we're seeing a new reality unfolds. Swell, hosted by Ripple, brings together the world's most trusted voices across financial services, payments, technology, and policy to share the reality of what's unfolding in global payments today and why it matters. I would like to request an invite, but I ain't thinking I'm going to get it. And otherwise, I think it's also very expensive to go there, right? Is it not $500 or anything like that? Or is it, you just get invited to it? I don't even know. I'm thinking you request an invite and then you pay, but I don't know. The city of the future, Singapore. Singapore, the city of the future. Swell is hosting in Singapore, one of the world's top technological and financial centers. Agenda here. Aha, there we got the agenda. At least we got a little part of it. And I actually did not check this too much out before, so can't give you guys any real details, but we got the general scheme of things here. So there's going to start out with some private meetings, breakfast, and demos. Welcome and the keynote speech. Customer flash talks. So that's something we're waiting for, but it's not the main event. Emerging big tech and payments. This is going to be very interesting. Global payments that finally work. Well, we know a lot about it, but this could be also interesting. Policy debate. When will digital assets go mainstream? Even though you would think this is really interesting, it's a question that they've answered many times, and it's still open to a lot of debate, as it also says here, policy debate. Make connections, and that's for really a lot of hours, which is really quite important. And reception and blockchain innovation awards. All right. The next day, private meetings, breakfast demos, mobile wallets, leapfrogging credit, and banking. I find this really quite cool because it's something I never really thought about before. Panel. Remitters and what they really want. Of course, really important for somebody like Ripple or some company like Ripple. Customer flash talks is always. Top university blockchain programs. Liquidity is different now. And the closing keynote. And then Swell concludes. So again, I think it's going to be really cool. But we do not have any details yet on who's going to be the keynote speakers. What exactly they're going to be talking about in depth for any of these points. We're going to have to wait a little bit more for that. But also maybe because Swell is quite far away. Here's the video from Swell by Ripple 2018. But, most of you guys were there already. We did a few live streams at that time. I think here in 2019, when Swell rolls by again, we'll also do live streams again. Because I think it's a really exciting time for everybody that's following Ripple. Who will be attending Swell? The event brings together leaders in financial services, technology, payments, policy, academia, central banking, and other experts focused on blockchain. Can I bring colleagues? Colleagues must also request an invitation in order to anticipate and manage for required maximum occupancies. How do we secure an invite? Please request an invite there and then join. All right, that's it. You can request an invite if you want to. I'm interested what happens when you press it. All right, it just says, you guys can see actually, just filling in this right here. You got to be a company, I guess. Got to put in your business email. All right. Interesting. What if you... whatever, guys. It is simple. Moving forward, though, since we're not there yet, I have quite a lot of stuff. I think we're going to drop a few things since we're already 17 minutes in. But again, I will not skip out on everything. I will give you guys all the info, but then in different manners and with better stories. Because everything I skip right now means you're going to get it later, but then with a better story because I have more time to prepare. XRP community celebrates as developer creates new tool to incentivize validators. This was, again, pretty cool to see. Code Tsunami on Twitter, Richard Holland says, I've written a tool to allow XRP Ledger, validators to see and claim their corresponding XRPL address. Validator keys can be used as XRPL account keys, but this hasn't been done until now. This will allow validators to be incentivized through tipping in the future, and this is really an interesting concept. Again, I never thought somebody would think of anything like this, but wow, all right? XRP Ledger node validators who determine whether transactions meet protocol requirements. I mean, if you don't know this, guys, please take a step back and look at what XRP really does. It is quite important. Have been a hotbed of discussion for a long time now. BitTrue, CoinGate, and Bitstamp are some of the crypto exchanges that run XRP validators. To make the network more decentralized, the validator number has to go up. A major concern was its parent from Ripple, running majority of validators in the past, raising concerns about the hypothetical if and what would happen if and when Ripple suddenly stops. So, to put it into perspective, Ripple had a majority of the validators, meaning that they kind of had control of everything. If they were to stop, it would really mess up XRP and the whole network, but again, that's the past. Due to the above, many in the community brainstormed ideas to prevent this from happening and keeping the XRP network sufficiently decentralized. This has led people to come forward and incentivize validators, which seems to be a good way to rope in more of them. In a bid to reward and recognize validators on network, Richard Holland, creator of open source Toast wallet, which a lot of us know already, has developed a new way to help with incentivizing validators through tipping. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting idea. To publish validations on the XRP Mesh Network, XRPL Mesh Network, validators use a key pair. Using the same key over and over again for every transaction is cumbersome. This is where the tool comes into play. Dubbed the Validator Address Tool, a new rollout sets regular keys for the validator to receive the incentive in any wallet, be it in a Toast wallet, XRP tip-out, or any other wallet. The post explained the mechanism and said, using the validator's key repeatedly to make transactions on this account would be insecure and cumbersome. So instead, let's send 20 XRP to the address and then rekey the account by using the tool to set a regular key. This step requires access to the validator's key file. Now the validator can access his account from Toast or any other wallet. Again, it's pretty strange how he got to this idea, but it's really cool, I guess. Hala was hopeful that in the near future it would be possible that validators could be automatically incentivized to their XPL address by a community code smart contract that monitors uptime and agreement rates. Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Little quick video, 30 seconds from Ripple again, showcasing the hackathon. A little bit of a compilation sort of, but I thought it was pretty cool to check out real quick. Again, looks pretty cool, in my opinion. With over 60 people across 15 teams participating, last week's 24-hour Ripple hackathon was filled with creativity, collaboration, and inspiring outputs. I like this type of stuff. I like these hackathons and things like that. It just showcases again how the community is and how good everything is walking for Ripple and XRP. And now, one thing I really want to cover next time, but I cannot do, is this one right here. Bakkt kicks off user acceptance testing. On Monday, July 22nd, Bakkt, a subsidiary of ICE, announced that it has started user acceptance testing for its Bitcoin daily and monthly future contracts. This is insane. This is really a big deal. Really starting to pick up the pace right now. It's really starting to move forward, and this is really a step in the good direction. I can't even say how amazed I am with how this is all moving forward, and I can say with a big smile on my face that it's all moving a lot faster than I had anticipated upon. Many people say it's all going so slow in the crypto space, yada yada yada. But these things are life-changing to many people. And this, what we're seeing right now with Bakkt, is really changing the whole game to a certain extent, because we're really moving now from, a more cryptocurrency community to really a lot of Forex people might be switching over as well, and it's becoming a lot more accessible, the whole crypto space, and that's really what we want, right? And Bakkt, really, out of all of these projects, is really one of the biggest steps that we could have asked for. And wow, am I amazed by this. Wow. So until the Bakkt Institutional Digital Assets Summit on July 18th, what we knew, according to a blog post by the Bakkt COO Adam White, was that on July 22nd, Bakkt planned to start user acceptance testing for its Bitcoin future products. We also knew from Bakkt's FAQ that the first two contracts to be listed by ICE Futures US are Bakkt Bitcoin USD Daily Futures and Bitcoin USD Monthly Futures. In order to provide regulated custody in the Bakkt warehouse, Bakkt has filed with the New York State Department of Financial Services for approval to form a limited purpose trust company that would serve as a qualified custodian of Bitcoin under the applicable law. Bakkt expected to launch its platform in H2 2019, following the completion of UAT, user acceptance testing, and receipt of regulatory approval from NYDFS. Wow, I'm even bamboozled. Maybe that's what I am right now. At 19:30 UTC on July 22nd, Bakkt official Twitter account sent out the following tweet to announce the UAT process has started. Today kicks off the user acceptance testing ICE_markets for the Bakkt Bitcoin daily and monthly futures contracts. Testing is proceeding as planned with participants from around the world. And that is, guys, why I'm so amazed by this song. Guys, I'm so excited. Even almost fell off my chair here. It's all coming along like we planned here. Everybody's moving up, getting the progress done. I had a lot of these Bakkt articles, but I think we actually got the story pretty straight already. Bakkt kicks off test launch phase for physical Bitcoin futures. Pretty obvious. I had a few more. This I had here. Ripple rising. We actually covered this one in previous video. Ripple rising. XRP up 4% after Bank of America mention and bits on news. Okay, we covered that previous episode. No, I have a few other articles, but it's all mostly on Libra and altcoins and things like that. But here, the Bakkt situation was really important. I had to cover that just now. The rest, I think I'll wait. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like button on this video right now. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you put a comment down below to enter those giveaways. Also, make sure that you follow me on Twitter, TheDustyBC. I'll be posting a lot of cool things on here. The more followers I have, the harder work I'll put in. And yes, I like my own tweets. I'm crazy like that. That's correct. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. This was not financial advice, purely for entertainment purposes only, and I hope you're all having a very wonderful day.